So hi guys, I'm Danielle Dennis and I'm the branch manager for our Salisbury and Ocean City offices of Community Title Network. I'm here with Kira today, and you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Kira White. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Realty, and I've been licensed for about 4 years now.
Okay, so from your perspective, how has this industry changed over the past 4 years since you started?
Yeah, the real estate industry has gone through a major shift, both nationally and here in Maryland. I mean, we've moved from an extremely fast-paced environment, low interest rate, low inventory, to more of a stable, balanced, but still competitive market. With these higher interest rates, buyers and sellers, they're more informed now than ever, and technology has a huge role to play with that. I'd say the biggest shift we've seen is interest rates and inventory. Low supply and higher interest rates, it has completely changed how buyers and sellers are approaching the market these days. It's not a list it and name your price market anymore like we did see a few years back. It's now more strategic pricing, marketing, presentation, negotiation. I mean, that's all critical in getting these transactions to the closing table. And at the end of the day, the role of an agent hasn't changed. It's just evolved, and it's going to continue to evolve through the years.
Definitely. So because of how the market and the real estate industry has changed, from your perspective, what has gotten easier, what has gotten harder?
What's gotten easier is how informed and educated these buyers are. I mean, the access that they have to information through technology has made a huge change in the real estate industry these days. They're more informed and educated than ever. They're watching the market in real time. They're tracking interest rates. They're going into the buying and selling process well informed before they even reach out to agents. So that's played a huge role in today's market, and it's amazing to see how informed these buyers and sellers really are.
So what do you think has gotten more difficult?
I'd say affordability and expectations. With higher interest rates, we see this a lot with buyers, especially first-time home buyers. They're kind of being hit with the reality of what they qualify for isn't matching what they're expecting. So that's been a bit discouraging for first-time home buyers. From a seller mindset, you're seeing that mindset shift, as in the sense of, while it's still a good market to sell, where as an agent, your role is to align expectations with these sellers that's match today's market reality. And that's why it's crucial in today's market for real estate agents to be able to differentiate and consistently provide real value to their clients.
That's perfect. Yeah. I could never do what you guys do. Your job is...
And vice versa.
yeah, exactly. Takes a special person. So you say you've been in this industry now for 4 years. So from where you started to where you are now, how has the value of a title partner changed over that time?
I'd say in this market especially, where timelines are crucial, you really need somebody who is going to be reliable, strong communication, quick turnaround times. Having that partnership with your title company is so important. I mean, they need to be keeping your clients involved just as much as they're keeping the agents involved. And a lot of that has, made a huge shift. Whereas a couple years back, I feel like title companies were more just behind the scenes, processing paperwork, primarily stepping in at closing. And nowadays it's the complete opposite. And staying on top of that and keeping clients and agents informed. And so your clients are, ready and confident the day of closing. It's super important.
Yeah, I think you made a good point where they, buyers and sellers, I feel like, have so much access to information. So they come into the title process, the settlement process now, more informed than ever from our perspective too. And I feel like that has just changed our process as well. We're way more involved with the buyers and sellers than 10 years ago, in my opinion.
Yes, I feel like in this market, it's almost more of guidance on how to win, rather than a couple years back where you're stepping in and kind of just opening doors.
Yeah.
And I can speak on my personal experience working with you so much, Danielle. I mean, from the second I send the contracts over, you are reaching out to my clients, sending over what needs to be handled up front. You're communicating with me and my clients. You're educating my clients as well, which is huge in today's market. So yeah, I mean, there's a reason that I continue to work with you, and it's because you are so great at giving my clients the confidence they need to get to the closing table.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I'm here to help, be a resource for you, right? I want to build your business with you. Together, I feel like we just make a great team. So I really appreciate everything. I really appreciate you. Okay, so where do you see your business going over the next 10 years?
So I definitely see my business kind of evolving towards a more relationship-driven, tech-enabled experience for both myself and my clients. And we, in this area specifically on the Eastern Shore of Maryland and Delaware, we have so many buyers now coming from New York, New Jersey, DC, Virginia, and relocating and retiring over here. And this area is so unique because you're not just selling homes, you're selling a lifestyle.
I'm so excited to see you grow and where your business will go. I'm like, I cannot wait to root for you the whole way. What kind of partners will you need to succeed in your future?
Yeah, so it is crucial to have a strong, reliable network system. I mean, I came here from upstate New York 4 years ago, so being thrown into such a tight-knit community that already is, business stems from connections, referrals, and being thrown into that and not having those connections was a really, really difficult challenge for me starting out as a new agent. And it's crucial to find partners who you can trust, who your clients trust, and that's how you build your business. And I mean, that stems from lenders, inspectors, title companies, contractors, whoever it may be, to get your deals to the closing table.
Yeah, that's awesome. Connections are everything in this market, for sure, on the shore.
Yes, yep. Adaptability is huge, and to find people who have that trust is so important, and it really can make or break your business.
Yeah, I agree. How has your local real estate community changed?
I'd say we're definitely more of a connected and collaborative community. Even though it's still a super competitive market, there's a stronger sense that we're working towards the same goal, and that is getting your clients to the closing table and making the process as smooth and transparent as possible. So that's been huge, being able to build those connections, those relationships, and at the end of the day, it's benefiting our clients, and that's what's most important.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so because of all these changes in the market and the industry, technology, being able to connect so easily with everyone, security, everything like that, do you feel more independent or connected than before?
I absolutely feel much more connected.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, coming in here as a new agent out of area 4 years ago, it was super, super challenging. And what I've learned is, in this area specifically, reputation is everything.
Yeah.
Local networking, social media, forming those relationships with other agents and partners, it's all been a huge part of success. And when you start to look at it as a team environment, as instead of, everyone fend for themselves in a way.
Competition.
That ultimately benefits our clients.
It's like a family here on the shore. Everybody knows everybody.
It is.
Everyone
really
knows all the
is.
transactions that you've done, how they went.
Yes, and I mean, like I said earlier, it really can either make or break you, and having those connections are so important.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day, it was like a happy hour here and there to connect with people in the industry from my end. And now it's so much more.
It's
the social media, not just happy hours, but large events. Like people have high expectations now.
Yes,
from
especially in this area. I mean, it is so sought after, and it's it is a very, very competitive market, and it is a tight market, and it's hard coming in here to a market like this as a new agent.
Yeah, I can't even imagine coming in from especially New York and basically starting your client base from nothing, really.
Yeah.
So it's impressive. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what is the biggest lesson that you've learned since starting in real estate?
The biggest lesson I've learned is consistency and adaptability matter more than anything else. The market has shifted from extreme highs to more of a rate sensitive and stable environment these days. And what worked in 2020, 2021, that doesn't necessarily work today. So being able to change and adapt and follow along with these market shifts and really stay knowledgeable, and that really shows your value as an agent. You can't rely on one strategy. You have to constantly be up to date with the market shifts, and you need to be able to price and negotiate based on current conditions and not past ones. At the same time, consistency is what keeps everything together.
Right.
Consistently communicating with clients, follow-ups, showing up in a market even when things do start to slow down, that's all crucial for long-term business. In today's market, steadiness, transparency, and doing right by your client will outlast any short-term market shift.
Absolutely. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming today and getting in front of the camera and talking about your experience so far in real estate. I'm honored to have worked with you, and I'm excited to see where you go and where you take your business. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited to continue this journey with you and see where we go through the years.
I'm excited. Thank you.